Sorry, 3 minutes late. It's been one of those weeks. Hope everybody's doing well. And this is, let's call it Terrific Thursday. No matter what's going on in life, we have to focus on the positive. And there are still good things, blessings and wins, things that work out for us each day. Even sometimes if we have to look a little more closely at the day and figure out what went well for us, or what maybe was something that we were able to get through even though it was a challenge. There are wins, there are blessings, there are silver linings in the clouds. Today we have clouds, we have rain. Last week we had or a little over a week ago, we had a second snowstorm in New York. So there are different challenges. There are challenges out there in the news that could be scary, and but it's it's in our best. It's to our benefit to focus more on the good, and not to put our heads in the sand. That we could still be aware of what's going on, so we can make the best decisions for our lives, but to more often than not to focus on what is working, what is positive, on the power of God and around us, within us, to make the seemingly impossible possible. With God, all things are possible. I believe that, and I like to say, with God, all good things are possible. And we have part of that within us as souls having a human experience. So we have a lot more power for positive possibilities and solutions in life than we think, with God's help. Okay, so today we're going to choose. Usually I do 1, 2, 3 cards. Well, let's see. I guess I'll still do that. There are cards 1, 2, and 3. These are positive affirmation cards. And I'm using 2 decks. One is Mindful Messages. Sorry, it reads backwards on YouTube. And the other one is Happier Me. And these are positive affirmation cards. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to just shuffle these so hopefully you have a positive message to take into your day or evening, whenever you're watching this, if it's live or in the replay. And let's start with the Happier Me cards for a change. Okay, and also, though, maybe keep in mind, what was something that did work out for you so far today or yesterday? Sometimes it's tricky to think about it. It's tricky to recall when you feel like there's a lot of challenges in life or in your day. But right now, I'm here in this moment. All is well. If you're watching this, we can see, hear, think, walk, talk. Usually, some people are not able to do some of those things. But whatever we can do is still a blessing and a win in life. Breathe. It's a new day. There's always new positive possibilities if we work with God as our pilot, and we're the co-pilot. Okay, so let's do it this way. This is the Happier Me deck. I'm going to put random cards, 1, 2, and 3. Think about maybe what number is resonating with you today, right now, and we'll see what those happen to say. Okay, this is just random positive fun. 1, 2, and 3. I know they're backwards. Sorry about that, because of YouTube. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here we go. Anyone who's choosing 1, here's the message for 1. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. And it says, if someone you care about needed encouragement, you would show support and faith. Then why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? Give yourself the same treatment you would give your best friend. Okay, again, I believe in myself. If someone you care about needed encouragement, you would show support and faith. So basically they're saying if you would encourage a friend and tell them good things to help them through their challenges or to build them up so they feel better in life, why don't you do that for yourself if you're not doing that? A lot of times we beat ourselves up. We have that, sometimes those negative thoughts that say, oh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I can't, I'm not young enough. I'm not strong enough. I don't have the right experience. I'm not good with people. I'm not good with technology. All these different things. And often it's just these limiting beliefs, limiting negative beliefs, doubts and limiting beliefs that are not true. Okay, so then why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? Encourage yourself. Give yourself the same treatment you would give your best friend. So believe in yourself, or take little steps to think about what have you done well, what have you overcome, how have you grown through things and learned. There's no failures, they say, right? It's just information and practice to learning better, to do better the next time. Okay, that's number one. Number two says, I wake up today with joy in my heart and clarity in my mind. Hi, Clarissa. Thanks for being here. I wake up today with joy in my heart and clarity in my mind. That's something, a positive type of an affirmation to tell yourself when you're getting up in the morning, because a lot of times we wake up and we think, oh, not again. I got another day. How am I going to get through this? And, usually it's better to start with a positive, with a prayer, and maybe a positive affirmation, or just talking yourself up at the beginning of your day so that you start to focus on the good and attract better moving forward in your day. So I wake up today with joy in my heart and clarity in my mind. And this says, this is an amazing affirmation to help you start your day feeling energized. I know a lot of people feel like I don't have enough energy, and especially I wake up and I feel overwhelmed, or but a lot of times it's just our focus. What we're focusing on. Are we focusing on, I've got too much to do? Or are we focusing on, I'm capable, I've done things in the past, I've gotten through to-do lists in the past, God's helping me, I can do this. So it says, make a conscious decision daily to have a great day. How many of us do that? I don't necessarily do that. And they say that helps you to attract and to set that attention for the day. I'm consciously making a decision to have a great day today. So if you make a conscious decision, then you think, oh, wait a minute, later on, oh, I'm not thinking, I'm thinking too negatively right now. Let me focus more on, I can walk, I can talk, I can breathe, look at the beautiful sky. I have people that are helping me or who care about me. Look at the nature. There's beauty and abundance and God's little blessings all around us today. I can make this a great day, even despite challenges, and He'll help me through. Okay, so that was number two. Number three says, this is cool too. Creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. Creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. And that's creative energy, that creative inspiration, positive inspiration. That all, in my opinion, that is all inspiration from God. All those positive ideas, creative ideas, ideas about things that you're positive passions about. That's all God inspiration. We've all been given the gift of creativity and imagination. Focus on accepting that you are a limitless spiritual being and your imagination will flourish. Okay? Again, creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. And creativity, not only is it art and maybe creative ways of doing something, even like financially or creative ways of solving a problem, a challenge in your life. That's positive God inspiration and ideas and imagination. We've all been given the gift of creativity and imagination. Focus on accepting that you are a limitless spiritual being and your imagination will flourish. It's all about encouraging the good, in our minds, around us, and putting more positive energy out there for our own life each day, to be more positive and to flourish and to find solutions with God's help, and also to put more positive energy out there for other people, because we influence one another. And especially, like I said, lately with the news and everything, there's a lot of fear and negativity in the world. People don't feel so good, and with your creativity, your imagination, your positive energy, your positive mood that you shift for yourself, it affects others, and then you help other people to be more positive. And when they're more positive and feeling more hopeful, they are more connected to that God inspiration and hope and joy, and then it has a ripple effect, and that rubs off on their family and friends and others, and we all attract more positive situations in our lives, in our communities, and in our world, especially even over the internet. We don't know who we can positively affect. You may do videos or share positive inspiration, positive quote online in social media. Someone could get that around the world, and then they affect their community, and we all attract, with the help of the law of attraction, that's part of God's universe, in my opinion. We all attract higher vibration circumstances, and the vibration of everything can rise and be more positive and hopeful and safe and healthy, etc. Okay, so that was number 3. All right, I'm going to just choose, since we did the 3 cards, I'm going to just choose a couple of random ones from the Mindful Messages deck today. And let's see. Okay. And come on. 2, 3. All right, I did 3. Okay. We're doing 2 sets of 1, 2, 3 since we have a little extra time here. Okay, so this is number 1 for Mindful Messages. Okay, here we go. This says, edge of greatness, edge of greatness. The universe is opening doors for me, bringing opportunities my way. I don't crumble at the edge of my greatness. I take the opportunities that come and walk through the doors with confidence. So if you're offered opportunities, and sometimes it's sort of what you wanted, but you think, oh, well, that's too much for me. I can't fill those shoes. I can't step into that role, or I can't do that grand thing that I would want. But the opportunity is there for you. Trust yourself, and that with God's help, you can accomplish what you wanted, and even more than that, by accepting that opportunity to walk through that open door that's before you. That's a positive opportunity. Edge of greatness. Once again, the universe is opening doors for me, for you, bringing opportunities your way. You don't crumble at the edge of your greatness. You take the opportunities that come, hi Roland, and walk through the doors with confidence. Okay, you can do it. Just focus more on what you can do, and that with God's help, you can do even more than you think you can do. So take those great opportunities when they arise. You can do it, okay? The second one of this second round, I did 2 rounds of cards today with numbers. Number 2 of this one is present. And then we have someone walking up steps, 1 step at a time. Present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. Okay, again, we see things in the news and people get nervous and negative. Good, thank you, Roland. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well there today. Present. In the present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition. So just take things a step at a time. Joy and I take step by step, following my desires, positive, any positive passions you have, things that you are interested in doing, your interests. Take one step at a time. You don't have to be overwhelmed by, but how am I going to get there? How am I going to do all of that? Joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. You know, try not to take the contrast, the challenges so hard and think, okay, even if I make a mistake here or there, I'm learning along the way, and I'm just happy that I'm on this path moving forward in something that I was interested in. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. If you live in the present, just focus on one step at a time, and then you don't have to worry about the future. You just make the most of the present, and do the best you can. Focus on the positive. Focus on what you can do more than what you can't do, and then know that you'll attract people, places, and circumstances to help you, and you'll have God's guidance and help behind the scenes. Okay, that's okay. The last one, number 3 of this second round that I did today. Number 3. Okay, says infinite creativity. That's interesting because the last number 3 was about creativity too. If you replay this, the other one was about creativity, number 3. So infinite creativity. This shows a little easel, like a painter's easel. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. Okay, infinite creativity. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through to all of us. We all have unique ideas. Sometimes we just think, oh, that's stupid, or that's a waste of time, or but oh, it'd be fun to do that, or it'd be interesting to create that, or how I would improve that particular product, or that particular event. I would do this. We all have creative ideas. It's an infinite source because we're created to God's consciousness. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. But what do we have to do? We have to take inspired action for them to flourish. But we do have creativity, creative ideas, and strong imaginations. A lot of times, though, people would say, oh, I'm not creative, or I have no ideas. Usually, in my experience, that happens when you feel very down, negative, or depressed. You don't really have access to that higher vibration of positive, creative ideas when you're feeling down. And usually in that case, I would suggest what I do for myself. If you're in a bad mood, you have to lift the mood to gain better access to those positive ideas and creativity, inspiration, solutions, those ideas that come from God, and our souls are connected to that. But when we're feeling down, that's like a low vibration. It doesn't match those high vibration God energy and ideas. So you don't have, you're like on AM frequency on a radio, and those ideas are like FM. It's a higher frequency. So you can't turn AM on your radio and get FM. You have to come up to a higher vibration, as an example, FM, so that you can have those ideas, those positive God inspiration ideas. And that often happens when you lift your mood, go have fun, have some laughs, good laughs, go in nature, talk to a positive friend, do prayers and meditation, put on your favorite music, dance around, go jogging, walking, play a sport, watch a great movie, but get outside, all these things to help raise your vibration, and then you can invite in more positive ideas, solutions, and creativity. Okay, gang, I hope everybody's doing well today. Thank you for being here live, and also thank you to those in here in the replay. We here every Thursday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and if you like this kind of content, I hope it helps you with your day, your evening. If you'd like to like and subscribe, I appreciate that too. You'll know when we're doing things and more events I'll be doing. And I'm a law of attraction and mindset life coach, so I do events and content on that, and on manifesting fun and success in life at any age. So have a great day. Thanks for being here. You got this. You could do it. Let's focus on the positive together. Spread out those positive vibes and have more fun in life. Have more fun. It's easier to live in a positive, good mood and help one another when we're energized and having fun. Thanks so much. Have a great day.